Well, good evening. Hello, it's me. And me, I'm hoping you know by now, it's Joy. It's Joy Ruffin coming to you from the Sunshine State. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. So now is it good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night to a few of you maybe, wherever you are, always the very, very best. Tonight it's Tuesday night. And Tuesday night is always Style with Joy, how you can discover your signature style and stamp, your style with joy, your joy. Tonight, we're going to broad base and cover a lot of territory. But before we get started, may I say to those of you who are here and ready, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's always, always, always a pleasure to see you here. I see my Emma, who's always here. Thank you. Adair, what a pleasure to see you here as well. I don't know why she's not clicking. Whoops, there we come. Style. She's putting style in there. By the way, let me say before we get going, because sometimes I forget that if you are here for the first time and you're joining us, what I'd like for you to do is type into the comments style, S-T-Y-L-E, and then you will be delivered your complimentary book, which is your beginning steps into your signature style and stamp. So if you're here for the first time, or if you've been here before and you'd like maybe for someone else to share it as a gift, or by the way, tag your friends and let them know that we're here. That will be a great thing to do. Tonight, we're going to talk about broad-based fashion faux pas that most all of us have made at one time or another. And the beauty is knowing when it's not right and doing what you have to do to make it right. If you've not gone to my website, you can go there because there's lots of good information there. And it's very easy to get to because it's easy to just type in www.joyruffin.com. And more importantly, my friends, and thank you all for being here. It's always good to see you here. By the way, remember, this is interactive and I want your questions. Please tag your friends, let them know that we're here because most likely because you're here, they're interested too in seeing the show. And also, if you come later and you're watching the replay, put in hashtag replay and that lets me know that you were here. And it's helping us to build a family, a circle of people who support what we're about and what we're doing. And we love it when you share. Sharing is the beauty of life. Yes, of course it is. So that said, let's get down to the basics. Let's talk about what happens when there are fashion mistakes that are made. We all make them. And I'm going to speak very briefly about 5 different ones that are kind of at the top of the list. There's so many. When we do, by the way, the complimentary 15-minute session that we're offering you will give you an opportunity to narrow in more a definitive, definite, what is your fashion style? There are 5 different things that we speak to, and there are 5 different styles, fashion styles. We talk about your body shape. We talk about your fashion style. What do you like? And I'm going to list those 5 fashion styles. There could be variations of the 5, but the 5 basic ones, you're going to be in one of the 5. And then we're talking about color. Can't get away from color. Don't we love color? Yes, we do. Color is good, and color enlivens us and brightens us up and takes us into another stratosphere. Fabrics. I have 2 biggies that I find the more I dialogue with people, the more these are the 2 that need to be covered more in depth. And when we do our consultations and we do our workshops, we're going very, very deep into fabrics and shapewear. And what we're going to talk about tonight has a lot to do with both of those. And I'm going to show you some slides and pictures that will speak to those. Now, before we get going, let me just I'll do this every week. Redundancy could be my middle name, but it's okay because I want it to stick in your craw, noodle, whatever you want to call it, brain. There are 5 major fashion styles. We're talking dramatic. Are you the dramatic type? You just like everything a little bit on the edge, over the top, very different, unusual. You almost like being stared at and looked upon, but in a complimentary way is where we want to take you. Are you casual? Do you just don't like maybe too much fuss in any way? casual, easy, breezy, but stylish. And maybe you're classic, never ending, never going out of style. No matter if it's 30, 40, 50, 100 years ago, it's still something that you can wear today. And even though that sounds like an exaggeration, my friend, it can, and it is true. It can be very much so if the right classic pieces are picked for you. Romantic is a very difficult one to sashay and to embrace in on because we're speaking mainly to the ageless woman, but yet there are women who, for numerous reasons, and most good, love that romantic, soft flowing, easy breezy type of look. So romantic is usually combined with two, all of them are combined with two or three others. And then chic. Do you like just being boom? You walk in and you command the room because there's sophistication and elegance there, and it's so well pulled together and coordinated and blend. Not necessarily matchy matchy. Matchy matchy is out, not as much as they want for you to believe, but it's chic in a way that complements you. So now, of those five, you could be one specific and have two or three others added in. And that's what I want you to be thinking about. Now, we're going to talk about five big fashion faux pas. And I'm going to talk and list them for you, and then we'll speak briefly about them. Clothes that just don't fit. And I'm leaving that broad base. That means they don't fit because they fit too much, they're too tight and too revealing, or they're too loose and too baggy and they do nothing for you. We're going to talk briefly about both extremes. And when we do our one-on-one, we're going to talk into this equation tonight, my friend. What I'm going to be sharing with you is a lot about femininity and sexuality. Sexuality is something that many people don't want to talk about. Well, we're going to go right into the fray because sexuality has nothing to do with a lot of the stuff that we as women are being plummeted into our noodles, at least they're attempting to, and it's not working because it has nothing to do with your sexuality and femininity. So we're going to be talking about clothes that don't fit. And then we're going to talk about outdated trends. There are numerous. I'm going to highlight and touch on just a few. And then going back, tying into what I said about clothes that don't fit and so on, wearing styles that are too young or too old, depending on where we are in our lifestyle and our age range. My biggie, shoes that are outdated and just old, frumpy looking and out of style. And even if they're in style, they're just not fashionable and they're horrific looking, no matter how comfortable they are. Shapewear. Those of you who are with me, you know that shapewear is the biggie for me. But tonight we're going to talk about the big thing, bras, because we're talking about boobies. And then showing too much skin is going to be the end, and we're going to speak to why. So let's get going and let's start. And by the way, just to say, Emma, it's always good to see you. Adair, I see you put in style. Good, thank you. And then I see my bets here and other people. No comments, but thank you all for being here. Let's now go to what we're going to talk about, which is fashion faux pas and mistakes. So I'm going to, let's see if I can do this. Hold on one second. I'm going to, woohoo. I love this because I never, here we go. Now, I'm going to sew this. This says, these used to fit. So the first one we're going to talk about is clothes that don't fit. I'm going to put me up here. Here we just happen to have brought in an example of jeans. Because let's face it, blue jeans, Levi's, jeans, leggings, tights, jeggings, they're just in. And they're all over the place. A lot of people ought not to be wearing them, but they are. But when we talk about clothes that don't fit, we're talking much broader base than just this type of don't fit. We're talking about clothes that are too, I wanted to show you this and I want to show you this solo. Because, do I have to tell you who this is? I think you can recognize her. I might be sued for this, but that's okay. Now, who thinks this is fashionable, stylish, and a signature style that's tasteful? I love your comments on this. This, all the breasts, and there's so many names for the breasts. We have the girls, the twins, the boobs, the boobies, and others that I can't say, the knockers, the jugs, the melons, it goes on and on and on. And then we have the buttocks, the backside, the tush. I mean, it's all there. Is that stylish? Is that attractive? I'd love your comments on this because, you know, you're part of this equation. I want you to be thinking not tight, not too short, tight, and revealing, because that's not stylish. There is another word for that, and when we do our one-on-ones, we'll speak to all of this. But for right now, my attempt is to fertilize your imagination. Now, let's talk about armholes when it comes to fit, because when women, ageless women, are wearing sleeveless outfits, if your arms are not toned and in shape, if you're around your own little circle and you don't give a hoot, then that's another novel. But that's not the woman we're talking to. We're not speaking to her. I'm talking about the woman who's looking for style and is ageless and knows that the arm here is not her best asset anymore. You have to be very mindful of your armhole if you're going to wear sleeveless. And if by chance you're somewhere where you have to take it off and show, make sure that the cut of that armhole fits you. And fits you in a way where it's attractive, where you don't have skin hanging over and your bra strap showing and all of that. These are little things that you cannot put on the back burner and say it's not important, because it is. And I want to speak to this for this reason. This is a sleeve that when it comes, I'm staying with fit, and I'm also blending this in with outdated trends. Here is a trend that's being promoted. In fact, most trends are being promoted, and I want you to be aware of this. For everyone, all people, all women, all sizes, all shapes can wear this. This is an armhole that might look attractive here, but when you see them out and about on so many women, they're not attractive. If you're going to get a trendy cutout sleeve like this, make sure it fits you and it shows a portion or a part of your arm, and it doesn't gape open, and it doesn't show in a way that's not attractive. This is very, very popular. You see it everywhere now, and you see it more on the older, ageless woman than the young girls. So why? Because they're saying, well, you can't wear your arm and you can't show your arm, but you can show the parts of your arm because it adds more sex appeal and femininity and so on and so forth. Well, I want you to be mindful of that, because that is not necessarily true. Okay, let's go to shoes. Now, who out there loves these shoes? These are the most, oh boy, I don't know what's going to happen here, but maybe I'm going to be shot, but that's okay. I'm not going to be shot because I'm going to live to be 103. These shoes are old, outdated, and frumpy. They probably are the most comfortable shoes in the world. But if you're looking for signature style and fashionable shoes, this is not the shoe that you want to wear. And if anybody out there likes this shoe, then please type in, I like it, and let me know why, because I know what works and what doesn't. And this is a great shoe, but this is for a lady who's just given up and doesn't give a hoot about fashion or style anymore. And there are many of this. And here's another shoe. Need I say anything about that shoe? What is not only the shoe, but then the nerve to put that with a sock and the bag that matches more or less the shoe. Is that fashionable? Is that stylish? Is that signature style? It might be, but it's not the signature style that you want. That I'm assured of. These shoes, whatever fabrication they're made in, and they look like they're that, what's that brand name, Crocs or whatever, leather or plastic or so on, they're just old and outdated. They have no pizzazz or dash whatsoever. So you don't want that. How about this one? By the way, Velcro closing, some, the right type, the right cut, the right style can be acceptable. This, and by the way, because it's popular now for boots, open-toed, closed, cowboy, every boot imaginable, and this is an all-weather kind of boot, it's not something. You want fashionable things. You want things that speak to your energy and your personality, and that doesn't do it. Now, I'm talking here about a bra because you want to know how to wear the right bra for you. Shapewear is crucial. There's nothing worse than having the right top on with the wrong bra that doesn't showcase your breast in the best way. Remember, into all of this, we're thinking sexuality and femininity in the most tasteful way. You can see the difference on the far left and the far right about the shape and the fit, how high up the straps are in the back top far left, and then the right way it should be on the far top right. And the same for the cup and how the breast fits into the cup. If you've not done, and I'm sure most of you have, I did it not too long ago for the first time because I really had no clue, and that's never been an area of major concern for me. But to have a bra fitting with a good expert is a good thing to do, and you can never lose out on something like that. And need I say that you need, just to bring me back, you need different bras for different tops, different fabrics, different shapes and outlines and cuts for you. V-neck, a wide scoop neck, boat neck, whatever it might be, and the different fabrications. You need a bra that will showcase your breast in the best way. And that's really, really important. And if you've not done that, it's time to do. Now, here's a bra. I wanted to show this because it has a name. And for whatever reason, the name escapes me. I think it's called a workout bra or a breezy bra, and whatever the name is. This type of bra is not for everyone, right? If you're small chested and you're firm, then this you can wear. But if not, this is not a bra that anyone who's large and full through the chest could wear, because it's just not for one who's fully developed in that regard. I wanted to show you this for a reason. The different types of bras for the strapless, where the breast fits into the cup, and then the workout type of sports bra. And this is just showcasing the three major types of bra depending on your bra size that you need, and you need to get the right fabric, the right size, and the right shape for you. And certainly you're not going to work out in the bra that's on the far left side here. That would be an evening type bra. And that's another conversation we'll have when we do our one-on-one for the consultations. And I wanted to bring, because we're talking about outdated trends, and it covers a lot of territory, but I wanted to bring in glasses here because sunglasses, regular glasses, have become very, very popular. I happen to love glasses. I happen to have to wear them, but thank God I like them. The attempt to always get a pair that's flattering to the face is a project. It takes time. I'd like your opinion, and I'd like to hear what you think about the glasses on this particular woman. In point of fact, my friend, they do nothing for her. The frame is much, much too big for her face, and it takes away from her beauty, and this is a beautiful woman. But you have to get the right frame, the right size glasses for your face. So if you wear glasses, make sure that it's flattering to you. Need I say that not everybody's going to love everything that you're doing? Okay, we're ending with this. What should I say about this? This is in now. This, they call it the buzz haircut. Women are buzzing it to the side, across the top, across the back, where it's a very butch, kind of short, masculine look. I don't think that's in as much anymore. And if we're speaking to femininity and sexuality, I don't know what's strong in that regard for this particular hairstyle, this particular haircut. It's maybe trendy, maybe popular, but not really the type of look that I think any of you in this audience would want, depending on your style and where you're about, what you're about, and what you like. What say you about this? No one, Emma says ready, ready, Emma, good. You're, I love Emma, she's always ready. But what is your comment? What remark do you have about a hairstyle like this? Let me take this back and see if we can review. Of all the things that we've discussed here, this is what I want you to bear and keep in mind for you. Now, here's a woman who's famous. Let me speak to something else here. And this is where we began. It doesn't matter the amount of money you have, education, body, looks, shape, whatever. If it's not in the best taste and tasteful for you, it's not going to be the right style for you. And I say that because most of you know who this is. And here is a woman who's worth millions of dollars. But would you want your daughters to walk around dressed like this? And very, very popular and shrewd business people. I would love to have that business savvy. But yet, I don't think that the woman who's striving to be more of a empowering woman, trailblazer, agent of change, I don't think that's the look that you want your daughter or your best friends to be in that realm. Not knocking it, because there's something for everyone. But I don't think that's the circle you want to go dance in, or you wouldn't be here. So that said, all I want you to be mindful of are clothes that will fit you to the best that is possible, and the styles that will work for you. If you like this slit in the arm, and if you, by the way, I say this all the time and I will continue to say it. There are many shows, fashion shows in stores and boutiques and shops that I like because I shop them all, and so do you. Be mindful when you hear them say, well, everyone can wear this. This is for every woman. Every body shape can wear this. This is the right size, the right length, the right everything. It's not so. Never forget, it's you who has to know to an extent what feels right for you. Wonderful. Oh, I'm glad that you did. You have to find, I'm talking to myself here. I guess you're saying, what is she talking about? I see notifications that come up on my screen from time to time. This can be a good cut, but only if it's cut right. This is, I don't know if you find that attractive. I tend to think probably not. It's neither here nor there. If you have a little slit, a long slit down the side, maybe. But if it gapes and it doesn't fit you right, it's just not an easy look to wear. And yet you see, as I see, women everywhere. And let's take a look at these shoes. By the way, the ageless woman, I'm one of them. You want comfortable shoes, but you want fashionable shoes. You can have sandals and heels that are comfortable, that don't have to be outdated and frumpy looking like this. This is for your great, great, great grandma. This is not for you. It doesn't matter. And this, there are no words for that or for that. And the bra we know about. But what I want you to be thinking about, oops, I have a call, glasses. Because not only because I wear them, many of my friends wear glasses. Get the right pair and get 3 pair. Start off with 1, and then get them in different colors, depending on the colors in your wardrobe, and find a pair that works for you. And sunglasses can be a killer because you see so many women and men, but we're only interested in you, us, who wear all the different shapes of sunglasses and glasses, and they don't fit the frame of their face. They should enhance your face, not take away from your face. It makes all the difference in the world. And once you get the hang of the right sunglasses for you, it makes all the difference. And I'm showing you this haircut because now we have blue hair, we have pink hair, we have purple hair, we have green hair, we have all of these different colors, purple. And then we have these buzz cuts to the side, to the back, across the top, all these different styles. That's drama. And depending on how you pull it all together, it's to be seen and to be heard, all well and good, but do it in a way that fits you. Don't get caught up in the trends and the popular, pretty, and trendy, and everybody's doing it. You don't have to. You are going to find out what works for you, and then you'll know what is the best styles for you. Now, before I do that, let me just do this. I'll solo me in here. Now, I don't see, Leslie. Nice to see you here, Leslie. I haven't seen you here before, so it's good to see you here. Emma's good here, and Adair's here. Always good to see you. Let me just go through this again because I want you to tag and invite your friends. Because if this is the first time like you, Leslie, good to see you, and thank you for dropping by. Let them know and take this video and share it with people that you know who will appreciate and enjoy it. And type in the comments, style. STYLE, because then you'll get your complimentary ebook that I put together. It's a embryo beginning book, but it gives you lots of tips and tools. You know how much you know so much that sometimes you don't know what you don't know. You'll find things in there that you'll say, I forgot that. Or now I know that that's true. And you remember, and it'll become part of your modus operandi, so to speak. So what I want you to do is make sure that if you are watching this for the first time, type in #replay and do sign up for your complimentary. It's free. And if you're like most of us, we don't know what we don't know. And even though you are a fashionista, there's little things that I'm willing to share with you that you will find so helpful as you move forward. And sharing. Don't we love sharing? Of course we do. Sharing is what life is all about. So tag your friends and let them know and have them join us, if not this time, the next time. So I guess that's it. Let me see what she says here. Emma says, I prefer your glass frames to match hair color and hair. Wow. Now that's an interesting, I prefer the glass frames to match the hair color and the haircut. That's a very good point, Emma. I like that. The hair, the frames can match the hair color and the hair color and the haircut. The haircut, the glasses that you wear, the shape of your glasses and the haircut makes a big difference. So that's a very, very good point to make. That's why I'm saying, thanks for typing in style, Leslie. You're going to love the book. I promise you that. One of the things that you want to be aware of, I mentioned this before, I'm going to be, redundancy is my second name. I have two names. You need at least 3 pairs of glasses. You need your sunglasses, and then you need 1 to 2 pair of other everyday wearing glasses. I have this pair, and then I have another pair in here, but I find I wear these all the time because I just like them. So you find what you like. Here's another point that's going to tie into what we're talking about. Never suffer from these fashion mistakes again. Here's something. When you already know this, but sometimes you need to hear things from another person. So I'm sharing this with you. When you purchase something and you wear it and you really, really like it, see if you can find that outfit that you really, really like and buy it in another color that fits your color realm, your color story, because you love it and you feel good in it. So why not? If you purchase something and you wear it and you get a lot of compliments and you feel good in it and you like it, if it's something that was in other colors and maybe you chose the color that you like best, but there was another color and you can wear that as well, then go and buy it again in another color. That's the way to build your wardrobe that works for you and will always stand you in good stead. That's it. I'm happy that all of you put in your style and you'll be getting your complimentary ebook. Good opportunity, Leslie. You will, oh, wonderful. You know what? By the way, I love my loyal and faithful. Those who come all the time and drop by whenever they can, and those who, when they can't, type in #replay to let me know that they were here. It's such a good feeling. Lots of things in the hopper, my friends. So for you who are loyal and faithful, who stay tuned to the very end, you'll never, ever, ever regret it. I don't make promises that I can't deliver on, and neither do you. So can I say that it's always good to see you here? Oh, let me put this up here. Emma, I don't know if you heard this. Emma said, black is my favorite color. Black is not my favorite color, but it's a color I wear a lot. And why? Because it's in my color realm, my family of colors. And because I'm always boom, 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 rush, 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 gonna go. I can grab anything, anywhere, anytime, and throw it together, and I don't have to second guess because I can wear black, and black wears me well. Yet, Emma, you and I might be very lucky. Not everybody can wear black. A lot of women, black doesn't do anything for them. It doesn't enhance, it doesn't add, it doesn't give them that poof that you want and need. So when we do our colors one-on-one, what we'll do is find out what color is best for you. It doesn't have to be black. And if it is black for you and you like it, if it doesn't look good from here up, then you have to go from the waist down, black slacks or something. But you can also do brown, many different gradations and colors in brown. You can do navy. Navy is always good. You can do canvas, like in the tanned, dark to light, and grays. Those are the 4 other colors, and then you add in 5, and you have that ought to be your base color, and then you build your wardrobe around those colors. One of the 5, or like for me, it's black and navy and brown. I love them all, and I wear them a lot. So you find out, we find together what works best for you. But black is a great color. You cannot deny that. So my friends, I have no more questions and no more comments. I'm happy that all of you arrived and that you typed in style. Please share this with your friends and let them know that we're here every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. And we talk about style and we talk about everything. And if there's anything that you want to talk about, if there's anything that you have a question mark about and you're not sure about and you've heard all of these different comments, then let me know. I'm happy to share with you. This is an arena that I love to dance in, love fashion, love, but for me, as much as I love fashion, it's more about style, finding your style. It isn't enough just to put on a pretty dress or a trendy dress or even an expensive dress or a color and all if it doesn't fit and it's not right for you. You have to find what works for you. And I mentioned earlier, sexuality and femininity. When we get one-on-one and start to probe and go deep, we're going to talk a lot about sexuality and femininity for the modern day woman. Because when it comes to signature style, that's very important. Showing too much skin, revealing too much, short, tight, and revealing, it doesn't speak to the highest and the best taste for femininity and sexuality. It speaks to something else, and we don't want that. We want to be women, ladies who are tasteful, classy, and refined in the best way. And every woman who wants that can have it. I don't care what size she is, what weight she is, what color she is, what age she is. It's a process, and like everything else, it takes time. Thank you for being here. It's always good to see you. I hope that you got some meaning and some value out of this. I love seeing you here. And Emma says, I have variety in jewelry colors. Yes, yes, yes. I get that. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you. Do what you have to do. And join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I have a lovely lady here. By the way, most of you know that for me, it's all about female trailblazers, cosmic healers, agents of change, purpose-driven women, and heart-centered leaders. And tomorrow night, I have a woman who's going to be talking to us about hypnosis. Ooh, that's a scary subject for many people. So if you don't know much about it, do drop by. It's fascinating. And you're going to love Stephanie. She's a delight. So join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, same station, same channel, Leading Ladies, Leaving Legacies, Living Legacies. Thanks for being here. Always good to see you. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, day, whatever it is, wherever you are. We think global. Enjoy. All the best. So long for now.